Pour la grade de 13, dans la vidéo là, nous commençons par le premier programme, le prolog. C'est que nous fait dans mon last vidéo. C'est dans les facts and goals and queries. Alors, pour faire prolog. Alors, pour commencer par inserting new facts, I will create a new file. So, let me name it as introduction. Introduction to prolog. Simple fact. Yeah, we'll consult. So I will provide here. Okay. Alors ici, so I am going to have. It was fact. John. You had male. John, female, Mary, like John, David, like John, Sarah, and that was it. Normalement, c'est à save buffer, okay, or it is Control X, Control S, or you can just click on save buffer. Alors, comme on vient ici maintenant, c'est reload modified files because I have modified the file. Now the queries that I ran, c'était sur papier. So it is fat John with a full stop, sans oublier. Cette return, c'est true, moi t'expliquer qui fait. Here I am just showing you how to run queries on prolog. And I had like John, Sarah. And like Sarah, John. Alors this one returns a true parce que ça prédicate là et que ça load qui est dans ça deux personnes là, John and Sarah. It exists in the list of facts. Alors si on donne le fax ici, you have the predicate like and you have the argument John en premier lieu, après Sarah en deuxième lieu. Ce qui veut dire qu'il est dans le même lot, il return toi and true. In the second place, to faire like Sarah John, which means that Sarah likes John, il n'a pas existé dans le list of facts. Alors, nous avons predicate like, quand nous rentrons dans le premier argument, you have John, but you do not have any fact containing the predicate like with the first argument as Sarah and the second argument as John. Now next, using variables. Alors je vais vous servir même file ici. So let me, we had belong, shoes, John. Okay, so let me close this. Ici, moi, je finis type. Le deuxième devoir qui est les variables. C'est la bonne facts like belong, chose John, chose David. Mon changer un petit peu, mon ajoute encore des trois facts. Maintenant, nous pouvons une bonne fact. Nous allons comment les morcer le SVI prolog. So first, save buffer, pas oublier, c'est un save buffer. Et en plus, dans l'autre côté, reload modified files. One and simple query. So it is running. Vous allez le reconnaître. Now, using a variable, ça veut dire que nous reconnaît what are the belongings of John. So I will type belong. Maintenant, on connaît John. It is the second argument, but the first argument, on met plus comme X. Okay. X. John. Maintenant, il est shoes, but this is not all because you have shirt. Alors, si je le fais ici, je tape point point virgule. It is going to give you the second one, shirt. Ensuite, nous avons bag aussi, nous avons retourné, and wallet. So, on fait point virgule, retournement, bag, wallet, and that is it. Right? Now, using the don't care variable, I want to know all the belongings of everyone. Irrespective, pena pour nom, donne-moi ce qu'il y a dans côté belonging. Ici, pas besoin de comparer nom avec personne. So here you are going to get every belonging. You are going to get shoes. You will get shoes twice because there are two people who have shoes. Then you have shirt deux fois because you have shirt here, you have shirt here, right? Then you are going to have makeup one time, bag, which is here. Then you are going to have wallet twice, and that is it, right? Next, we are going to take a look at compound query. Now, in compound query, for example, I want to know who are those who have shoes made with leather material. D'accord? Alors, the person should have shoes and should like leather. S'il y a un soulier et qu'il est content leather, veut dire ce soulier en leather. I am going to make a compound query. So how do we write a compound query? Belong. Okay. So I know I am going to look for a person who has shoes. So veut dire the object I know, the person I do not know. So also person X should like leather. Là tu connais qui chose là les besoin faire en leather. So the second query will be that person X is the proprietor of shoes, propriétaire soulier là, et qui content leather. Now you're going to see that there are two people who like shoes, who have shoes in a John and David. Now, alors, John and David. So here you have John who has shoes, David who has shoes. Mais laquelle dans ça deux là, ou bien tous les deux aussi, est-ce qu'ils ont souliers en leather? Ça veut dire, il faut dire qu'ils parlent là content leather pour se souliers en leather. So in the category like, you're going to see John likes leather, but David does not like leather. Alors this John qui peut na souliers en cuir, right? So let us run this. You have John et si je tape point virgule, si je tape point virgule, vous donne-moi false because the second one does not return a true. This one is okay, David fits in this argument, but David does not fit in here. David. So there's a personnel that fit in de deux côtés. So this is an example of a compound query. Now in a compound query, this means that this query and this query, both queries should return a true. So if I fit in John here in X and I fit in John here in X, both are returning true, so I get true here. Voilà. Now a second example of compound compound query. Maintenant, remarque bien qu'ici, both must return a true. Why? Because we have comma here. I am going to explain it in my next video. So this is an AND. Quand il y a la virgule, it stands for AND. Also, Adam, so it's new. So here, comma is equal to AND. Point virgule is equal to O. And you have also not. Maintenant, nous get pour O. So here I am going to write belong, choose X, O like leather X. Now, this one is not going to return John only. Si premier là retourne true, il pour retourne John. Ce qui veut dire, in the first place, it is going to fit X in here. So, j'ai dit pour check sa prédicate belong shoes, il gagne John, les fit in là-dedans, les retourne moi John. So, here you have John. Maintenant, si vous faites un point virgule pour qu'un deuxième ou soit les retourne en false, you are going to see that it is going to return David. Pourquoi? Because it is still taking the predicate belong. Il finit gagne premier là, true. So it is going to move on to the next. The game predicate belong, shoes. So it is going to take David and fit in here. Il retourne moi David. Because this is O. If the first one returns a true, so the whole query is a true. Alors, fit David in here, so it is true. It returns David. And it is going to return John. Parce que quand il descend, il pas encore predicate belong with shoes. There is no other predicate belong with shoes. Non, pena. Alors, il arrive côté like. It is going to see like leather here. So it is going to take John and fit in the X variable. Et il retourne toi John. So this one is two query compounded with the O, ça veut dire semicolon. Okay, so there is a difference between N and O. Voilà, c'est un peu ça le query. So you can do simple query and compound query. And as for the facts, you can use one argument, two arguments, or three arguments, and run the facts. So next video, nous allons faire le rules in fact, and then we are going to run the rules. Voilà.